Alright, hey there everyone, RobsidianX here, and welcome to tonight's stream. So this is gonna be a mix of, trying to make up for some lost progress, and to go ahead and test things out a bit, because, yeah, the past couple of streams was really weird. So, Saturday stream, we had a little bit of a small issue near the end. Bitrate started kind of dropping off a little bit, and that ended up showing in the stream quality a bit there. And then the stream we did on Sunday night, I have no clue what the hell was going on, but the bitrate just dropped like a ton of bricks and then just spiked up like crazy. It was maddening. There was like a 33-second delay and just a whole bunch of pause buffering and all that stuff. So, again, we are going to be doing a little test here as well as making some progress. I went and reset both my modem and my router. Hopefully that helps. But, we'll just go ahead and use the next couple of streams to test the waters a bit, you know, so... Okay, and it just went ahead and just dipped again. Well, damn. Okay, okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Okay? Hold on. Let me go into the settings, because I was actually just chatting with someone, and they said that even at around 4,000 or 5,000 kilobytes per second, it should be okay, so... Let's give that a go. May have to give it a while for it to catch up a bit, but we'll give it a go. Let me see here. Okay, so now it's saying the bitrate is stabilizing. I don't know, it's just really weird. All I know is I wasn't having this issue weeks ago, so like, I don't get what the hell the deal was. It's just very perplexing. And granted, I will say, in a way, I really shouldn't worry all that too much, because at the same time that I'm streaming, I'm also recording a raw backup of the stream, and that's unaffected by any issues whatsoever. So I shouldn't really hamper too much on that, but then again, also keep in mind, I want to entertain those that, for when I'm live and all that stuff. You know, the last thing I want is for you all to suffer inferior quality. You know, that's just not me. I want to provide the best form of entertainment that I can, and for me, that includes trying to have a pretty good stable connection, so you all don't experience any issues whatsoever. So, granted, when this is up on YouTube in my VODS channel, it's not really gonna matter all that much, because again, I'm gonna be uploading the RAWs directly, so that's not gonna be an issue there. But in terms of actually streaming live, yeah, that is where things are really going to come into play. But okay, you know what? I went ahead and lowered it down to around 5,000 kilobytes per second. It looks like it's stabilizing, so maybe that did the trick. Let me go ahead and refresh my stream manager here. Okay, yeah, so it's still saying that it's perfectly healthy. It's still saying that it is at 1080p, 60 FPS, so you know what? Maybe we may just have it. So, we just gotta cross our fingers and hope for the best, you know? That's really all we can do at this point. It's definitely a, situation of having to wait and see what happens, but hopefully, if you all see something, you can let me know. Hopefully, I can try to address it. Because I'll tell you, like... Nothing is more disheartening than when you go into something thinking, I've got all these bugs worked out, it's like a well-oiled machine, nothing could possibly happen, Then next thing you know, you just end up running over one hell of a road bump, and you don't know what the hell's causing it. So, but okay, yeah, it looks like according to OBS, it's stabilizing pretty good. Again, we just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best here. So, but again, as long as the quality is good for you all, and there's no issues, that's really all I honestly care about. That's all that I honestly care about. Oh boy, so much talking. I'm already starting to get a bit of a dry throat there. That hits the spot. That hits the spot. Okay, so, again, barring any sort of issue, since we are going to be doing a bit of a test at the same time that we are streaming this, so we are jumping into the Mega Man Battle Network series. Actually, let me go ahead and actually rephrase that here. Technically, the very first RPG series I ever delved into, personally. Now, granted, something to keep in mind. Before Mega Man Battle Network, I had played Pokemon. Still play Pokemon to this day. And yes, while it is a RPG game, think of it this way. Back in 1998, for those of us that played Pokemon Red and Blue, we didn't even know what the hell an RPG was. To us, we were just living out what we saw in the anime. And Doomy, please do not. I don't know if you're pulling my leg and being an ass or what. I know you're my mod, but damn it, that doesn't give you the right to fuck with me. Like, I'm getting a little bit of hope built up here. Don't take that hope away. Sometimes I never know with you. I really never know. I'm starting to second guess giving you this. Oh, you're not? Okay, well, do you know how noticeable it was? Of course, maybe it's just on your end, because, like, I'm looking at the bottom of OBS, and it's saying that it is stabilized pretty well. So, I mean, maybe it's just something on your end, possibly? That's at least what I'm going to hope for. That's what I'm going to hope for, because OBS is saying it's fine. The Twitch stream manager is saying it's fine. And you know what? To go ahead and back him up a bit here, let me bring up Twitch Inspector. Okay, yeah, it's saying that there is no issue at all there whatsoever either. So it may be your connection, be your connection possibly then, because like I got 3 different things here. It's telling me that we're all in the green now. Nothing is dropping at all whatsoever. So I think it's good on my end, honestly. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I've got 3 bits of programming here that's telling me otherwise. So, again, maybe it was just a you issue. But anyway, so anyway, I was lost track there. We got off track there a little bit there because, again, we're still getting all the kinks worked out of this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yes, while technically Pokemon Red and Blue was an RPG series, technically the first one that I ever touched, again, we didn't see it that way because we're like, what, 7 or 8 years old? We're just living out what we saw on the anime. Because for us, it was an adventure, you know, just having small little monsters along with us and all that. But Mega Man Battle Network in general, this is really where I started to delve deep into RPGs in general. Like, starting from here, and then jumping on to Kingdom Hearts, and then later Final Fantasy. It all started with this. Just like how, pretty much in general, me being a gamer at all began with Sonic. So, it's weird how things lead you down different paths, you know? And of course, for me in general, ironically, the first Mega Man Battle Network game that I played was Battle Network 4, pretty much regarded as the worst in the series, but honestly, I love telling back. I've got the cartridge with the 10 playthroughs to prove it. Yeah, sometimes I question my own sanity, but hey, you know what? If I have fun, I have fun. And that was basically my gateway into Mega Man in general. From there, went on to Mega Man X, starting off with X6, of course. A absolute train wreck right there of a game. And then going on to Zero, ZX, then Classic. So, yeah, for me, I wouldn't even be a Mega Man fan if it wasn't for the Battle Network series. So, I cannot wait to dive back into this. And hopefully this time, there will be no issues, because this is like, what, my 4th time restarting this shit, and I've had several other things come up that had necessitated resetting, so, yeah, you know, let's hope this goes ahead and sticks to the wall this time, okay? Because we do have 6 games to plow through. Technically, 9 in total, well, actually, correction, 10 in total, because, well, actually, okay, let me go ahead and rethink that here. I'm counting just like the main ones that I'm doing right now, because in addition to the main 6 games, there is a side game that was released on the Nintendo GameCube, Mega Man Network Transmission. That's a entirely different beast. We will cross that bridge when we get there. It's not going to be a part of this playthrough of the series in general, but 2 games that we will be jumping into is going to be the 2 Japan-exclusive mobile phone games that actually got preserved last year. So, and I have played through one of those games, and I got to admit, for a goddamn flip phone game, pretty addictive. And I mean, like, it kept the main core gameplay, and like the fact that they were able to do that in 2004 and then again in 2005, pretty damn impressive. But we'll get to those games when we reach that appropriate point in the timeline. And again, do forgive me if I do slur my words a little bit here, you know. I always tend to get a little bit overexcited, and just the way that I talk, you know. I can't help but just get hyped up about something. I start yapping nonstop, and next thing you know, I just start spewing out a word salad. What can I say? But yeah, with these being RPGs, there are going to be some very big time sinks. We are going to shoot for 100%ing every single one of them. So, oh yeah, we're going to be in this for the long haul. We are going to be in this for the long haul. And hopefully I've got you all here along for the ride as well. So. But I will say, though, in terms of what we're going to be doing this week, we're just going to go ahead and get this started up here. And I do know for later on in the week, I do want to go ahead and tackle Sonic the Hedgehog CD and then Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And while normally I would go ahead and jump back into more Battle Network or just jump straight into Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, we do have the open connection test for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, so I kind of want to jump into that and give that a go and have some fun. So I figured, hey, why not? Best way to essentially an online free demo, so hey, might as well go ahead and enjoy it while we have access to it. So, but that'll be for this weekend. This week we got a couple other things to take care of first. But again, hopefully we can finally get this stuff to stick to the wall. That's what I'm hoping for here. And so far, so good. I have not seen anything dip too low, so well, I spoke too soon. It just dipped down to about 2,500. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I have no clue why the hell it's doing that. Seriously? It's okay, it's okay. We're just getting the kinks worked out. We're just getting the kinks worked out. Hopefully it won't affect things too much tonight. Ugh. Swear this stuff is exasperating sometimes. But you know what? As long as it's not a frequent thing, I can live with that. Okay? I can live with that. And of course, then again, really in the long term of things, it doesn't really matter in the end because, again, as I said, these issues don't appear in the raw recordings. I have verified that for certainty. And plus, it's not like these things are going to stay on Twitch forever. Maybe before they implemented that 100-hour rule, yeah, probably would have peeved me a little bit. But since we do have that stipulation in there, at some point, VODs will get removed off of Twitch. But I'll still go ahead and leave them up for those that want to catch them for whenever they do miss when I go live and all that stuff. At least in terms of uploading this stuff onto YouTube, they're all gonna be fine because the RAWs are completely untouched. So it's a nice clean slate. Don't have to worry about those because luckily OBS splits up the stream settings and the recording settings separately. So even if we may have a few hiccups along the way here, we got a backup plan. We got a backup plan. And if we have to, we'll go ahead and scale the stream quality back to 720p. As much as I would hate that, if I have to, I will. But at least that means the RAWs will still be 1080p. So, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. Sometimes you just gotta be willing to make compromises, you know? But give me a moment. We will go ahead and switch on over into standby mode. I will go ahead and get things set up, and we will be right back. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, and we are back, and I did go ahead and make a small change, dropped the bitrate quality down to about 4500, so what I was using back when I was doing the 720p streams, so hopefully that's a bit more stable. That's what I'm going to bank on. Let me go ahead and refresh a few things here. Yeah, it's still saying 1080p for the quality, so I guess we're good. I guess we're good. Let's just hope it stays that way, because I'll be honest here, this stuff can be very mentally taxing. It really can. But you know what? I blame being in a TV vocational class, because my teacher always hammered in, always go for the best type of quality, and that has been stuck in my brain ever since 12th grade. So, well, no, wait, correction, 11th grade, that's right. That's when I took that class. And then I came back to it again for 12th grade. That's right. Alright. So, we will be partaking in the Mega Man Battle Network series through its Legacy Collection. Now, normally, I'm a bit of an old school kind of guy. Usually, I prefer to use the original hardware whenever possible. However, there are exceptions I am willing to make, especially when it gives me more options to advance my enjoyment of the game, you know? And in this case, with the Legacy Collection, we get just that, because not only do we get access to content that was only accessible through events in Japan, the latter three games had content that was exclusive to an entirely different peripheral, because these games were released on the Game Boy Advance originally, and the latter three games actually connected with the e-reader add-on of all things, and made use of its numerous cards that you could buy in packs to enhance your enjoyment of those games and all that. And luckily, that's all wrapped up in one nice little package right here in the Legacy Collection. But that's not until we get to the latter half of the series, okay? So it's going to be a little bit bare bones for the first three games, but don't worry. Once we get to the middle of the series, that's when all the good stuff's going to happen. That's when we really get to have fun, and I can't wait. Because I have partaken in those enhancements a bit, and, oh yeah, it's fun using those things. It really is. Not to mention, we also had content that was restored that was originally cut when some of the games were released over in English, so again, more reason to play via the Legacy Collection. But let's cross our fingers and hope for the best, shall we? Alright. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Yeah, at least by doing this, I can say that I have gone through the first three games around the same amount of times as I have the last three games, so now they're essentially on par with each other. But let me tell you though, they went all out when it came to the Legacy Collection for Mega Man Battle Network. So first things first, you would think, in terms of selecting the games, you just get like a regular basic menu. Oh, no. They went the distance. They went the distance with this one.
Hey there, I'm Mega Man. I'll be your Navi while you play. Let's do this thing.
So yeah, we actually get an interactable Mega Man.exe right on the collection menu. And on top of that, they also brought back his original English, Japanese, and Chinese voice actors. So yeah, needless to say, they went all in on this thing. And you know what? I couldn't be more happier. It just shows the dedication and love that they knew that this series has. And on top of that, all 6 games can be played online against other players. Of course, let's be honest here, in this day and age, out of all 6 games, it's Battle Network 6 that's the most competitive, that sees more involvement with the fan base and all that stuff, just because of how versatile it is. But I'm sure if you can find someone, you can probably do some pretty easy online matches with the other games if you know where to look. But let's go ahead and come to the settings real quick. Screen layout is exactly where I want it. I want it to be nice and large. Turn the filter off because I have no clue what the hell they were thinking. And as for the border, I am going to go with this one. I like having a special, well, not special, but a more, what's the word I'm looking for? A, more theme-appropriated border for whichever game that I'm playing, you know? Just for matching's sake. And so we'll go ahead and get ready to load things up here. And of course, one big change they made in terms of the Legacy Collection. So, if you are new to the series and this is your first time playing, these are some very grind-heavy games. So, if you really don't care about grinding all that much and you just want to experience the story, we have Buster Max mode. So, usually, your Buster does a certain amount of damage depending on how you have it enhanced in each of the games. But with Buster Max mode on, every small shot you do does 100 damage. So, it's useful for shredding through the story, again, if you just want to enjoy the plot. But you know what? I like to torture myself. We're going to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. So let's go ahead and start things off with the original Mega Man Battle Network, shall we?
We got this!
Yeah, well, I hope we do, Mega Man. I hope we do. Alright, let's jump in, shall we? Lan, wake up! If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. PET Net News. World 3 crime on the rise. It says the World 3 plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail from Dad, too. Look. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battle chip data attached. I was just having a great dream, too. I'll expand the chip data, so check your PET later, okay? Alright, and so we are introduced to one half of our game's duo, Lan Hikari. And as we come on over here and get our PET, press the start button to see chip data and read email. And we got an AI navigation program, megaman.exe. Lan, good morning. Morning, Mega Man. If you need to talk to me, just push the L button. Okay, let's get to school. Lan, check your mail again. Okay, so before we go ahead and move any further, I got a few things I want to go ahead and talk about. So, this model of the PET, it is here in this game and in Mega Man Battle Network 2. not particularly my favorite looking model because essentially it's like a small foldable laptop that can attach onto a stick. And it's just really weird looking. But don't worry though. The further we get into the series, the more high-tech the PETs start to look, and they just look so much better. I cannot stress that enough. And on to the PET. So, it is short for personal terminal. Now, technically over in Japan, it's just straight up called a PET. But really, for me, a PET, the PET acronym is just more of a much more suiting technological term, you know? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it means the same thing, so I don't know, maybe that's because I've been so used to the dub and all that, and I don't know, it's just easier to say, you know? Weird, I know, but it's just how I feel on the subject, you know? And we can go ahead and check out Mega Man's stats while we're here. Starts off at level 1, has 100 HP, and his attack, rapid, and charge for his buster are all set to level 1. So it's gonna be a bit of a grind to get these things leveled up, but we'll get there when we get there. It'll happen naturally. Let's go ahead and check our email. So from Net News, World 3 Crime. World 3 Crime on the rise. World 3's plan to control the net might be starting. And an email from Dad. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you. Use it well. And we got a chip for Crossgun C. And so that is our dad, Dr. Yuichiro Hikari. He'll pop up every now and then, but 9 times out of 10, he only pops up whenever it's plot relevant, so won't see him much because, hey, let's be honest here. This is the Lane and Mega Man show. And here's our mom, Haruka Hikari. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a hot breakfast. So we eat a hurried breakfast. Found it yummy. And we found a chip under the plate. So we got a chip for Recuv 10A. Let me go ahead and save real quick. There we go. And let me actually go ahead and check something out real quick. One moment here. Okay, there we go. Just had to double check on something. Okay, let's get to school. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. Mail looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you just say something? Come on, let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Silly. Because we've got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. Have you heard about the oven accidents? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another World 3 virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. Alright, well, let's go ahead and chat around a bit. Morning, Lan. Dex was looking for you. He's too big to be in elementary school, you know? Scary. Whoa, no way! And I was like, for real? Oh, Alright, so that is the first of our trio of friends, our next door neighbor, male Sakurai. And right up here, we have Yai Ayano Koji. You wish to ask moi, Madame Yai herself, about PET? Okay, give us a quick refresher. Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. PET is short for Personal Terminal. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kind of like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. The Navi program inside helps if you have a problem. You have one on your PET too. Wasn't it called Mega Man? Look at the size of that forehead. Lan, you heard about the World 3's plan to control the net, yeah? Yeah, I heard about it. Got email about it this morning. Talk about scary. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Man, yesterday our home oven started spitting fire. And here is the last friend of our trio, Dex Aoyama. I've been waiting for you, Lan. I challenge you to a net battle. You're going to be Mega Man against my Guts Man. I heard that. Net battling isn't allowed, you know. Ah, stuff it. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. We're not bothering anyone, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp? That's no way to talk to a lady. Oh, man. Class is starting. After class, Lan, be there. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who's read net news? I did. It said World 3 net crime's on the rise. Very good. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know too, Lan. It's important that we all know how to fight viruses. I'd like to see a World 3 virus take on me and Guts Man. Dex and his silly little Guts Man. What'd you say? Relax. Why would the World 3 bother with you anyway, Dex? Why, you, Lan? Quiet in the class. Today, we'll be using the common virus called a Metul. Jacking your PET so your net navi can access the net. Lan, she said to jack in. Press the R button. Yeah. And away we go. It looks like everyone's navi is online. Okay, I'm releasing the Metul data now. Everyone ready? Okay, let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your navi. You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. From here, you choose which chips you want to send to the navi. This shows the chip data you have selected. It shows the attack rating. This is the virus's hit points, or HP. It shows how tough this virus is. You can normally only send one chip at a time, but you can send multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons. This will let you use more weapons and fight much better. Okay, now we'll choose which chip data to send to the Navi. Select with the A button. Press the R button to see an explanation of a chip. Alright. A nice big cannon. Short, sweet, and to the point. You chose a cannon, I see. That means you can choose one more cannon. Okay, let's send this data to your Navi. Choose OK. We've sent the data. Now it's time to fight the virus. Now, I'll explain how to fight as we actually do so. You can move your Navi up, down, left, and right. You shoot with the B button. It's weak, but fast. Your HP are shown at the top left. If you go down to 0 HP, your Navi is deleted, so be careful. Above your Navi's head is the chip data you sent. You can only use it once, so be careful. And that's the basic battle technique. Easy, right? Miss Mari, what do you do if you use your chips and the virus still isn't dead? That's a good question. Everyone, look here. This is your battle gauge. It slowly fills as you fight. When it's full, press the L or the R button. You can then go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Alright, we'll just go ahead and take care of this Metar real quick. Good job! Let's go on to the next lesson. Okay, now I'll tell you about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, a steel chip will increase the area that your Navi is able to move around in. Since you need to get close for a sword, this would be a wise strategy. Miss Mari, I thought that we can only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Do you see the letter? That's this chip's code. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Please notice that Steel and Wide Sword have the same code. They're both S. You can choose 2 chips at the same time now. They are shown here in the order that you chose them. This will help you plan your strategy. Okay, let's try that. Choose Steel and Wide Sword in order. Okay, next, choose the Wide Sword. Okay, let's send this data to the Navi. Choose OK. Will do. We've sent the data to the Navi. Time to try out our strategy. Okay, let's review that strategy. First, you'll use the A button to use Steel. Then, the virus's area will shrink right, and you will have more room to move around. Moving to the area that you took, and use the sword. This is a powerful strategy. However, be careful of the virus's attack when close. Good luck, everyone! And yeah, Miss Mari is not kidding. This is a pretty useful strategy. Even if you don't use swords. It just combos so well with other chips. Okay, let's send some data to the Navi again. Try it yourself this time. Alright, rinse and repeat. Good job. Let's go on to the next lesson. For our final lesson, we'll talk about chip adding. By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies. Look at the screen. See the add button at the bottom right? If you select this button without choosing any chips, you will have to fight for one turn without chips, but on your next turn, you will be able to select from 10. Do this twice, and you'll have 15 chips to choose from. This should surely give you all the strategies you'll need. Okay, a pop quiz. For this test, you'll need to use all the techniques I've just taught you and delete a virus. Good luck! Alright, so we'll go ahead and use the add function. Mega Man, I'm sending more chip data. Give me one turn. Alright, it's Buster versus Pickaxe. Nope, let's go ahead and add one more time. Almost. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Blast away. Good job. That's all for today's class. And after class. Phew. Wow. That just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and chat up real quick, though. You wish to hear about PET from once more? Nope, I'm good. You should really try listening the first time. When you get a new battle chip, you can't use it right away. Select a folder on your menu and put it in a chip folder. Better practice when you get home so you don't forget. What's the big deal? We've been friends since we were kids. You're always hanging out with Lan. How suspicious. Lan, you and Mega Man are so good at virus busting. I gotta get me some more battle chips so I can get better. And then, we can take down the World 3 together. I mean, I don't know. You're just a very generic-looking NPC, so, doubt you'll do much. I hope our oven is fixed by now. If it blows up again. Alright, so Dex wanted to talk to us again, but before I do that, something we need to take care of. First things first, we are coming into the Mega Man menu. So, something that is available in all 6 games is that there are event battle chips, meaning these were chips you can only get at actual in-person events over in Japan. Of course, for the first 3 games, you can easily hack them in, but for the latter 3, not so much. But luckily, here in the Legacy Collection, every game's secret chips have been added in through this download chip menu. Now, normally, I would give myself a bit of a prerequisite goal that I would need to clear before being able to access these chips. But this is one of those cases to where if I was to do that, we wouldn't hit that goal until the very end of the game, so at that point it'd be practically useless. So we're going to bend the rules a little bit here, and we're actually going to go ahead and get that chip now. So we'll just press the X button and go into the download menu. And we'll get the battle chip for Base F. And we get a trophy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this escape chip. We're not going to need it because this is the only way you can escape from battles in this game, unfortunately. But honestly, I kind of want to do every battle I possibly can, mostly to get more chips and, of course, to get Zenny, this game's currency. So it doesn't really serve all that much of a purpose here. So we will just go ahead and take the base's chip. I'll swap that out. Put this one in here. Get rid of this mini bomb and then put this cross gun in here. And I think that's good enough. That should be good enough. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk to Dex. Well, you got saved by the bell, but now it's time to fight. My Guts Man rocks. I got the latest version yesterday. Let's do it. Alright, bring it on. That's the spirit. Don't be a crybaby if you lose here. So, we have our first optional boss, with that being Gutsman. So, for the majority of Battle Network, a good number, if not all the net navis you face are Battle Network equivalents of characters that exist in the classic Mega Man series. Gutsman is no exception, although granted, there will be a few navis that have no corresponding classic series counterpart. They will be made just for this series in general. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, Gutsman is our main threat. So, let's see here. Okay, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and use add. He's only got 200 HP, so it's not going to take too long to take him out. Just got to watch out when he attacks the ground. Because he can crack our panels, and that's not good. Can I get Base's chip and just be one and done with him? Hey, Gutsman, up here. Thank you. Okay, well, no dice. No dice. So, we'll just, have to improvise. Careful. We almost got him. Hey, Gutsman, can you get front row and center, please? Thank you. You just got lucky. today doesn't count, okay? Sure, Dex, that's what all losers say. Lan, you've got mail. And it's from Dad. And it's about a power-up. Lan, this is Dad. I've made a power-up program for Mega Man. It's a little big to send by mail. But don't worry, I'll bring it home soon. You and Mega Man make a great team. Keep it up. From Dad. P.S. Don't forget that whenever you're in a pinch, you can press the PET's L button to talk to Mega Man. And we got mail from Miss Mari about class notes. I forgot to mention something in class today. Chips don't run out when you use them, so use what you need. Also, press the PET's R button to call your Navi in the net. This useful trick is called jacking out. Sorry for forgetting, and see you in class tomorrow. From Miss Mari. Well, since we got time to kill, let's go ahead and look around AC/DC Town, shall we? Ready or not, here I come. I'm not ready yet. Feels so nice to skip work and rest in the park. Hard to believe that the World 3 is plotting out there somewhere. You can only keep 30 chips in your folder. The 5 chips that appear on the custom screen are random. The data library is a reference of all the chips you know. You can use it to review any chips you've found so far. And of course, keep tabs on how many we're missing to get 100%, so there's also that. There are a lot of places you can jack in. Maybe here? Jack in! Nope. I'm organizing my chip folder. I wonder if it's better to use a lot of the same coded chips. But I don't feel safe without some recovery chips too. Oh boy, don't I know that feeling. Pardon me, laddie. Would you please ask me where we are? Alright. This is AC/DC Town, Den City. See? I'm not senile yet. Yeah, he sure does have a big house. So, you want to know about PETs, huh? Nah. Oh, so you're more interested in me, huh? I'm still only 8 years old. I skipped a grade. My family has some money, and I know a lot about PETs. I'm not very good at gym class, though. Yesterday, my stove caught on fire. I thought that the whole house was going to burn down. I came to play with Mail, but she's not home. You're so lucky to live next door to her. The new Metro Line station is almost finished. The Metro Line? It's the subway for Den City. Well, I guess that's everyone around here, so let's go ahead and head on home. Lan, welcome home. A man from Net Safety is checking our home control panel. You heard, right? About the ovens exploding? That's the accident Mel was talking about this morning. Hello. We think of others might be responsible for the accidents. We're checking every home's control panel just to be safe. I'm glad it didn't happen to us. Lan, go to your room so you won't get in the way. Let's get on the net. Alright. That's good with me. So let's go ahead and jack in. Alright. Hold on a second. Just gotta refresh something here. There we go. Alright, so, get used to seeing these little guys. This is Mr. Prog. This is the inside of your computer. From here you can access the net and other terminals. You can jack out at any time by pressing the R button. So now, welcome to the worldwide internet. And in the original Battle Network, it is a bit of a slog. Was because everything looks the damn same. Seriously, your ass will get lost in this place. At least it gets better in later games. That's the good thing. That's the good thing. So we can at least look forward to that. But here, though, yeah, you better have a map on hand. You're gonna need it. Oh, Mega Man. My name is Glide. I'm Lance's classmate Yai's Navi. One of Yai's programs has gotten lost. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around in the net around here. I have some pressing chores to do, and must return now. Mega Man, if you happen to find our program, could you please come by our network? Here, please take this. And we got Yai's address. If you use that at the proper place on the net, you'll be able to access Yai's portrait network. I'll be there. Oh, and if you could keep this matter to yourself, thank you. Someone doesn't want to get in trouble. Alright, so we've got a Metar and 2 Canodomes. Nothing we can't handle. And so, one thing to note, your HP will restore back to full after every battle, so at least that's pretty helpful. But that's only for this game, though. Once we get to Battle Network 2, you're going to be pretty much on your own, so, yeah, you better micromanage your HP, otherwise you're going to regret it. And we get Shockwave K. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Wrong thing. Go ahead and get rid of this. Put that there. Actually, no. Hold on. Get rid of this. There. That's better. But yeah, that right there is the power of base chip. Does 200 damage to everything on the damn field. Careful. Just a little bit more. I'll take these cannons. And there we go. Get rid of that fishy virus. And we get 100 Zenny. And we got some blue mystery data. These will just randomly reappear on the net whenever you jack in. Though, once we reach battle number 2, they'll work a bit differently, though. That is good. Now we get an S rank, and we get some Zenny. I would have preferred a chip, but beggars can't be choosers. World 3 pin needed to unlock. All others, be gone. The World 3 pin, huh? Mega Man, let's deal with that later. Alright. Not much we can do at the moment, so might as well. Alright, careful. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Just a little bit more. Actually, no. I'll go ahead and do this. We'll use the mini bomb instead. Alright, some green mystery data here. Ooh, 500 Zenny, okay. What to do? What to do? Nah, I've really got no choice. And I just gotta wait. Then we'll use the shockwave. There we go. Ooh, dash B. I will take that. That is going to come in handy. I'm a net merchant. Want to see my wares? Alright, let's see what you got. I will go ahead and take that HP memory, though. Thank you. And use the menu to equip power-ups and armor. Alright, so we got our first HP memory. Those will increase Mega Man's HP by 20 for each one. So yeah, it's gonna take a good long while to get Mega Man's HP fully maxed out, but we'll get to that point when we get there. Alright, let me just go ahead and mark this off my checklist here. Because I've got a checklist for pretty much everything you can get in the game. It's always a good idea to do that, because you never know, you could be missing something, you have no clue where the hell it is, so it's best to have a list prepared ahead of time. Okay, I'll take that. Get rid of this. I can't find my way home. Glide, come find me. Lan, this must be the lost program. Ah, you're right. Mega Man, go tell Glide. She's in Yai's portrait network, right? Okay. Well, hold on. Anything over here? Nope. Hmm. Yeah, gotta make do. Careful. Can I get this off? Can I get this off? There we go. So we'll just stroll on over here. And get thrown into a virus battle. Typical. Part of the course. Okay, we got the cannon dub, and now we gotta wait on the fishy. Even then, that's not gonna be enough. Damn. At least that helps a little bit. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Cannon A. Would prefer Cannon B, but it looks like a connection to another terminal. And with the guy's address, we get quick access. And we'll just go ahead and bookmark so we can go ahead and come back here. Ah, you found our program? Where is it? Okay, got it. Thank you. Please, take this as a reward. And we got a chip for Spreader Eye. Hey, cool. Lan, let's go see if Mom finished making us a snack. Well, not just yet, though. Since we're here, I want to explore a bit. Careful. Haha, got him. And that's just what I wanted. It's gonna take some work, but we're gonna make something out of this folder of alphabet soup. So you know what? To that end, I think we'll go ahead and stay here and grind a bit. Careful. And gotcha. Hey, I'll take it. Because those dash chips are very useful. And we get Recuv 30L. Alright, well, can we toss that then? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Okay, just a bunch of canodums. Alright. Got no choice, gotta buster them up. Careful. Ah, damn it. Kinda got caught up with myself there. There we go. Alright, that is what I was wanting. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and stay here and camp out a bit and just get some grinding in. Ah, really? I should have waited a few more seconds. Okay, that helps a little bit. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, wow, really? Okay, so I'll do this. I just gotta wait. There we go. Really? You couldn't have given me a beat code? Yeah, that's the thing with the first game. It's got some real wonky RNG. No, I think I want to do this. Oh, that helps. There we go. Really? I mean, yeah, I know I want the chip, but I kind of want B code instead. Okay, how do we do that time? Really? I mean, I'll put them in for the moment just because I can choose more dashes in one go. So, I mean, it'll help for the moment, I suppose. Alright, just gotta wait. Oh, wow, really? Well, that sucks. Alright, get over here. Again, I'll take it. I'll take it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Such is the job description of grinding. Nothing you can really do about it. Alright, careful. I mean, I'll take it. Zenny is Zenny. Alright, careful. Ah, well, damn. I literally walked right into that one, didn't I? At least this helps. Hmm. And a whole lot of nothing. Just gotta wait, just gotta wait. It just leaves this Cano dumb. There we go. It gives me a cannon A. Okay, I wouldn't get that put there. Alright, this will suffice. Didn't get what I wanted, though. Careful. Such is the grinding game. I don't want D's, that's the thing. Alright, save. Okay, careful. That helps. And just Zenny. You know, I could really kill for bases chip right about now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And it pops up right there, typical. And we just get Zenny. I'm just really not getting any of the chips that I want tonight, am I? Alright, gotta wait. Come on. Let the custom gates fill up. There we go. Not a lot I can do here either. Careful. There we go. Alright. Now we're starting to get some stuff here. Now, if I can just get some more dash chips in B code, that'll make me very happy. See, why couldn't that be a B? Then I could just go ahead and wipe them all out at once. So, this will have to do. I want to try and get the chips that I want to try to make this thing a little bit easier on me. Come on. Well, that doesn't really help me all that much. Come on. And it just keeps giving me A's. Come here. Well, damn. Certainly bit off more than I could chew there, didn't I? Just 80 from that one. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? I swear. There we go. Well, at least we're making some progress in getting the chips that I want, so... That's what counts. That's what counts. Alright, well, so much for luring the fishy in there. There we go. Okay, now this is more like it. Okay, that'll come in handy for later. That will come in handy. Come on. There we go. Just some Canodoms, but I'm gonna wait a bit here. Okay, now let's go for it. And that was an S rank. Okay, well. Ah, really? Come on, I need some more cannon bees. I'll have to make do here. Fat lot of good that'll do me. Okay, what do we get? You know, the game is really not being compliant, is it? Couldn't have been a bee. There we go. So how is everything looking on your all's end so far? Because I know it's saying that it's kind of fluctuating back and forth a bit, but you never really know. Ooh, I'll take this. There we go. Thank you. Alright, let's start phasing these D's out. And let's give it a go. Hmm. The heck was that? Ah, really? You couldn't give me a dash G? That's a load. All right. Here we go. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Well, you know what? This'll help. Okay, that is very much appreciative. Yeah, go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, let's press our luck. Let's press our luck. Let base wipe everything out. I'll take it. Oh, wow, really? Ah, really? Blast it, blast it, blast it. Really? All right, come on. Now it's stuck. Let's see what we get here. I'll take it. Okay, if I can just get 3 more of those, I'll be good. Don't know what the odds are, but we'll give it a go. Alright, it is what it is. Ah, well, that sucks. Oh, I still could have gotten a chip, though. Would have been the right code. Really? Okay, now the game is starting to plot against me. Go for it, go for it. It keeps giving me Zenny. Alright, that works, that works. Oh, wow, really? It was that small 3% chance, wasn't it? It gave me the D instead of the B. Nothing much I can really do right now. I am literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Alright, come on. Keeps giving me nothing but A's. Seriously. Careful. There we go. I'll take it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what we get here. Just Zenny. Okay, you know what? I think we're done grinding. I think we're done grinding. Wait, hold on a second. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We do got some Zenny to blow, so might as well. Okay, I'll take it. Alright. And let's go ahead and buy a power-up. Okay, so for the power-ups, I usually prefer to focus on getting the attack and the charge boosted up first. Rapid, I don't care all that much about. But I'm going to go ahead and work on attack first. Now the Mega Buster can do a little bit more damage. I'm going to go to my checklist here and mark this down. There we go. And I did pick up another HP memory, so we got that marked off. Okay, let's go get that snack. Could just jack out, but Might as well do some battles along the way, so. Might as well. Yeah, put that in there. It'll do for now. Here, little Metar. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, let's go ahead and focus on trying to phase out those Ks. Alright, nothing there. Come on. There we go. Really? Fine. It is what it is. Can I get another Keenan B, please? Thank you. What do I want to toss out? You know, let's go ahead and start getting rid of these Recuv 10s. We don't need them. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. We just need 2 more. Eek! That's your mom. What could be wrong? Let's go. Well, the house is on fire. We're screwed. Lan, I was trying to make hotcakes and look. What should we do? Huh? But it was just repaired. The repairman said it was fixed, but it's on fire. Mega Man, let's check in. Maybe it's a bug or a virus or something. Leave it to me. Check in. MegaMan.exe. Transmit. Mega Man. Yeah, the oven program's here, but something's wrong. Be careful. If a virus comes out, I'll send chip data. Roger that. Help us. The oven has been taken over by a virus. Who are we? We're the oven control programs. No, we're not viruses. The program that's controlling the viruses is somewhere in the oven control area. It's creating the fire. If you delete him, it should stop the fire. The oven control area is somewhere deep inside. You can't see the viruses. They just suddenly attack. Be careful. Alright, let's get to work. I got a chip for Shotgun Q. Because of the heat, the oven network is broken up. you can maybe put it out if you get the ice block from the thawing section of the network. Alright. Uh-oh. You were right, Lan. It's a virus. The data signatures the World 3s for sure. Man, it's tough. It's just like Mail was saying. Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set. Execute. And it's just a lonely little Metar. Simple as that. Ah, really? It could have been a C code. This is the center of the oven network. We're being deleted. We have almost no antivirus features. We're hoping that you can delete the viruses. Beep. And we got some purple mystery data. These tend to be one-time uses only. Though they'll work differently in later games, so... Again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, get rid of those Metars. And really, it could have been another Shockwave C. Got a chip for Sword B. What's up here? Okay, we may get lucky here. Base, wipe them out, please. There we go. That's what I wanted. Although... might as well put them in here. I'll just have to make it work. There's no response. The program is no longer functioning. Well, that is one dead-looking Mr. Prog. And we got Steel A. Alright, got rid of that Metar. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and toss that out. Normally I like sword chips, but they're not particularly useful in the first game. This is the thawing section. If you use this ice block, you can extinguish 7 fires. Please, try to get to the oven control area. Then, please delete the master virus to fix the oven. And we got the ice block program. Examine a fire to use the ice block. If you use up the ice block, please come back for another. However, it will take some time to recompile, so the fires that you extinguished will return. Good luck! Uh-oh. Eek! Mega Man! What's wrong? Mega Man! Who's there? Don't bother calling your Navi. He just went boom. You! You're the panel repairman! Ha! That was just a disguise. I work for the Ward 3, city kid. So, all the other oven explosions. You're pretty smart. Me and my navvy do good work, eh? Sorry, but you gotta join your navvy. You can't escape. The oven's on fire. Gotta put it out fast. Lan, where's Mega Man? You can't contact him? Well, first things first, we gotta get this fire under control. Ah, here it is. And we got a water gun. Okay, let's go. Oh, thank heavens. The fire's gotten a little better now. Mega Man! Answer me, Mega Man! Mega Man! Answer me! Ugh. Lan? You okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks, Lan. I got a lot on my hands here. Hurry up, Mega Man. Roger. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Okay, nothing that way. So let's go ahead and extinguish this flame. Excuse me. And we get 200 zenny. Alright. Alright, careful. Well. Well, so much for trying to make quick work of this battle. I mean, I had a plan in mind, I just, didn't execute it properly. Well, at this point, I might as well just go ahead and start phasing out the seas. This teleporter will take you to the other control area. Be careful. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take this mystery data. Shotgun Q. Get rid of this flame. $500 zenny. I will gladly take that. Get rid of this one. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Wasn't it shit? A little bomb T. Get rid of that flame. Then get rid of this one. Then that one. Then let's get rid of that one. Don't think there's anything that way, so... Ahead is the other control section. Someone is at the master virus with their Navi. It's far stronger than a normal virus. Be careful. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save and get ready for this. And who are you? You're a World 3 net Navi, aren't you? Your mischief ends here. So, you're the navvy for this house. You think your kid operator can beat me and Mr. Match? Guess we'll just have to fight you and find out. Lan, get our chips ready. Okay. You made it this far, but now it's war. Like Fireman says, we're strong, kiddo. Fireman, let's burn! Woo! Mega Man, these guys mean business. Give it your best. You too, Lan. No getting scared, okay? Who, me? No way. Battle program set. Execute. Alright, now for our first proper boss of the game, Fireman. So, let's go ahead and get to work on blasting him down to size. Just gotta be careful here. Keep the pressure. Don't let him get his attacks off. Ooh, that was close. We got him on the ropes. All right, one more. And he's out of here. And we get 1,000 zenny. How can a kid in his puny navvy delete Fireman? At least I finished my mission. What do you mean? This is just the first step in the World 3's plan. What? That's right. I found the program we need for our plan inside the oven in your house. I probably shouldn't have told you that. But who cares? Soon war will start and you'll all be dead. See ya. Wait! Program? War? What's he talking about? Phooey. Well, I'm glad the house didn't catch fire. Thank you, Lan. Hey, Lan, great work back there. Yeah, you too, Mega Man. You're worried, aren't you? About the World 3? Yeah. There's just so much I don't understand. Well, it was only the first time we fought them. But they'll never control the net. Not if I can help it. But Mega Man, what can we do? We don't even know when they will strike next. We'll wait and get them when they come. Come on, Lan. Okay, but first... Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? You're hungry at a time like this? Aw, come on. Just a little bite. Your snack? It's there in the oven. They were turning out so well, and now they're all burnt. I've gotten tired from all this excitement. Why don't you go out and play? Come back and rest later on. Okay, we can go ahead and look around for a bit. Mayla's home now. I just finished playing with her. I heard that the burning ovens were a World 3 plot. I don't know much about machines, but that's scary. I wish that I could have been born rich like Yai. But I would want to keep the parents that I have. This is AC/DC Town, Den City. There are 5 types of cannon. A, B, C, D, and E. I wonder why they come in order like that. Swords have high power, but a short range. But it feels so good to just charge in and slice. You can see how strong your Navi is in the menu. You use that screen to improve your Navi with power-up programs. If you don't power up your Navi, you'll be sorry later on. Oh yeah, that's an understatement. I can't decide where to hide. Ready or not, here I come. The World 3 is plotting to take over the network. Oh, hey, you know what? We got some time. A man should always be moving forward, less escaping. So, you want to try me, huh? Alright. Wait until I upgrade Gutsman, okay? Okay, sure. You just don't want me to beat you again. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and just jack into the GameCube. Let's see what we can find in here. Ooh, Metar 2s. Okay. Come here, little guy. Alright, I'll take that. Crossgun K. Anything else? Nope. Careful. Just a little bit more. And there we go. I have the control program for this game machine. Games keep getting better and better. Sure keeps me busy. When playing games, be sure to turn on the lights. And don't sit too close to the TV. When playing for a long time, be sure to rest every hour. I don't know the meaning of the word. And, oh boy, okay, the Spooky 2 viruses. Well, that was easy. Hold on a second here. I guess I can put that in. Well, that's all we can find here, so let's go ahead and check out Dex's PC. Oh, would you look at that? Jelly-filled donuts. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I know that's been beaten like a dead horse, but I just can't resist. Alright, I'll take that. Ooh, the B-Tank viruses. Okay. So you guys are popping up now, huh? Alright, there we go. Kind of jumped to go with that first one, but... what can you do? Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. We got Dex's address. And what do we got here? X panel 3B. Alright. When the oven burned, I tried to delete the virus. But I messed up. My Navi got wiped, and the kitchen burnt up. What? You were able to delete the virus? Wow. Let's check out mails. Let's go ahead and jack into the ServBot toy. And let's see what we can raid in here. I'm the voice control program for this toy. Please play with me. Things like that. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, HP memory. Okay. I will gladly take that. Let me bring out my checklist here. Let's go ahead and mark that off. Okay, so now I got the spooky virus and the flappy virus. Oh boy. It's okay though. We got base. That'll take care of them. And we get Invis 1J. Invis chips are good, but they're not as good in this game as they are in later games. I wish that I could talk sometimes too. Put me down now! Things like that. Okay, let's go ahead and load these up. And there we go. $200 Zeni there. And that's it in here. Lan, what's up? Don't go peeking in my room now. Alright, let's go ahead and jack into the piano. See what all we can grab in here real quick. Alright. Get rid of you. There we go. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. At least we're getting some pretty good firepower. That's the good thing. Base, just go ahead and wipe it out, please. There we go. Alright, another Invis 1. And we got Recuv 50L. And we got Mail's address. So let's go ahead and jack out. Now there's only 2 other places to look into real quick. So we need to go to Yai's next. You can't ask me about PETs? Nope, I'm good. Okay then, I'll tell you about myself instead. I'm still only 8 years old. I skipped a grade. My family has some money and I know all about PETs. But I'm not really good at gym class. And apparently, you have a Pikachu rug. I am not going to ask how the hell you got that. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and raid your phone. It's kind of dark and morbid when you think about it, too. Okay, let's see what's in here. Well, I can only get one. That sucks. That'll have to do. Ooh, 1,000 zenny. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, it tends to be a bit tough, but she's really quite gentle. I know. I hear all of her phone calls. Ooh, okay. Now the sortie viruses come out to play, huh? There we go. Nah, longsword S. Young people sure do spend a lot of time on the phone. I guess there are some things that you can't say in person. Oh, wow, really? Right when I was right there. There we go. Just some more zenny. Alright. And we get a chip for Escape J. Okay. Now let's check out the doghouse. Let's see what's in here. Just 2 Metars. And what do we get? Okay, I figured. There are many other objects that you can jack into. Please try out any object that looks suspicious. And we get Shotgun K. Is that all that's in here? Alright, get rid of those Metars. And, okay, just Zenny again. I am a doghouse type security system program. We've found that just the presence of a doghouse reduces the chances of a burglary. I'm almost like the watchdog for this home. Did I say watchdog or watchhog? Okay, well, before we go ahead and call it quits, let's go ahead and jack in online. And since we got those addresses, let's go ahead and open them up, shall we? Alright, so we'll go ahead and access Mail's terminal. And so even though this pops back up here, you can't access it because we've already got the chip for it on hand. However, if we do get rid of it, which we will later on down the road, we can go ahead and pick it up again. Ooh, I would gladly take that. Alright, just use dash. There we go. I'll take it. What do I want to toss out? What do I want to toss out? Get rid of that. Okay, yeah, you know what? I may not have as many dash beasts as I want, but you know what? That's okay, that's okay. This is only a temporary folder setup. At least until we can get to a good spot where we can grind like crazy for a really good ship. But that's gonna be a while. Okay, let's come over to here. I'll take that. Okay, Met Guard A. I'm gonna need 30 of that code in total because yeah. You'll see. You'll see. But hey, at least it'll be easy to get. And was that all the cannons I could have on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nope. I can fit one more in here. Okay, good, good, good. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Granted, it's 4 in the morning. Counting issues. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, okay. So I can get one more cannon beat. And who knows, maybe we'll get it from here. We will see. Or maybe not. Yeah, we're not getting it. I'll take that, though. Let me check something out here real quick. Okay, good. I just need one more met guard G, and we're gonna be in a very good position later on. And I mean very good. Like, we're gonna have access to a pretty broken-ass combo. Careful. There we go. Alright, I'll take it. Now let's go ahead and access Dex's terminal. Alright. So now let's go ahead and hit up the shop. Oh yeah, this is real good. This is nice. This is nice. It's only the beginning of the game, and we got some seriously good fluidity for our folder. Okay, yeah, you know what? I do not need this wide sword anymore. Alright. Alright, we got 2 more HP memories. And that gives us exactly 200 HP. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let me mark that off the checklist. There we go. Alright. Got that taken care of. Okay, let's go ahead and start making our way back and see if we get anything good on the way back out of here. I'll take it. You know what? Let's go and get rid of one of these things. $500 Zenny. All right, I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna try and play things out a bit here. Try and go for a specific rank. And let's see what we get. Damn. Probably should have gotten hit. X panel 1S. Okay, yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Hit me again, please. Thank you. Damn! Actually, no, let's go ahead and do this here. Hit me again, please. Thank you. Really? That still wasn't bad enough? Really? Okay, let's see what I can do here. Gonna have all three of them hit me. Ah, really? All right. Okay, well, that sucked. Or maybe not. Okay, come on. Give me the Metars. Good, this is what I want. Alright. Take some damage there. And hopefully this was bad enough. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. You know what? We did good. We did good. We got a pretty good folder built up, and we're in a pretty good position to have it grow even more. So you know what? I call that a success. I call that a success. Ah, boy. Get a quick stretch in there. But yeah, we did pretty good. We did pretty good, if I do say so myself. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, still seems the quality's a bit, yeah, back and forth. It is what it is, but again, you know what? This is all really just a trial phase at this point, you know? That's really all it is. So let me go ahead and take a look at a few things here. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anyone we could go ahead and drop in on, so... it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I will go ahead and check things over in terms of the stream quality and see how that turned out. Let's hope for the best, so cross your fingers on that one. But this is where we're going to go ahead and end things here for now. So for those of you lurking from afar, I hope you all enjoyed yourself tonight. Even if there were a few hiccups back and forth, which I don't know why the hell this is happening. That's why I'm trying to get this stuff figured out. And for those that did pop in, I'm glad you did. Hopefully you all got some enjoyment as well. And again, hopefully we can try and get things fixed up. I can patch things up. And hopefully we shouldn't have any sort of issue. I don't know what all I can do, but I will give it my best. I will give it my best. But regardless, that is where we're going to go ahead and end things here for now. So until next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have been enjoying yourself so far, and I will see you all again later. Take care.